We make our memories, wake, drive, work, rest. But we are more than these. I've made 1,000 lives with friends. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. Falling in love to fight the apathy. Watch as it all ends with a sword swing. We make our fantasies, wake, love, high quest. And we'll remember these as our life fades on deathbeds. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. We make our memories, wake, drive, work, rest. But we are more than these. I've made 1,000 lives with friends. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. Falling in love to fight the apathy. Enemies to friends, we hope, we dream. Watch as it all ends with a sword swing. We make our fantasies, wake, love, high quest. And we'll remember these as our life fades on deathbeds. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. We make our memories, wake, drive, work, rest. But we are more than these. 1,000 lives with friends. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. Falling in love to fight the apathy. Enemies to friends, we hope, we dream. Watch as it all ends with a sword swing. We make our fantasies wake love high quest, and we'll remember these as our life fades on deathbeds. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. We make our memories wake, drive, work, rest. But we are more than these. I've made 1,000 lives with friends. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. Falling in love to fight the apathy. Enemies to friends, we hope, we dream. Watch as it all ends with a sword swing. We make our fantasies wake love high quest, and we'll remember these as our life fades on deathbeds. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. We make our memories wake, drive, work, rest. But we are more than these. I've made 1,000 lives with friends. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. Falling in love to fight the apathy. Enemies to friends, we hope we dream. Watch as it all ends with a sword swing. We make our fantasies wake love high quest, and we'll remember these as our life fades on deathbeds. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. We make our memories, wake, drive, work, rest. But we are more than these. I've made 1,000 lives with friends. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain.
Guys,
first order of business. Mikey, how dare you tease us through Twitch chat? All right, that's out the way. Second, hello everyone, and welcome back to more Blackheart packs. They're in danger.
No, we're fine.
Starting in today's session, they're in mortal danger. Is not the word I would use.
I think we're gonna be fine. The only one probably most worried right now is Riley and Seraphina.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's let the
See, I have a tier list of
magic...
I have a tier list for who I think is going to be in the most amount of danger. And that's because of how often they wander off to look at things.
Shut up.
Seraphina and Leo are at the top of the fucking list.
Shut up.
Listen.
Kel is right below them because Kel follows Leo. Then there's Nate.
Then there's Nate.
Yeah.
Then there's everyone else.
No, this makes sense to me so far.
Party mom.
Yes.
That does sound like an accurate tier list, actually.
Yeah. Sorry, Danika.
There's like poor Kel is second only because he follows Leo.
I love that Leo and Seraphina are tied on the tier list.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They are, if this were like the normal one you see YouTubers do, they are the S tier.
But they're the
Mikey, why?
They're the science nerds.
Yeah.
We just want to know how it works. That's all.
I'm just glad that Seraphina got bumped up.
Nothing works like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
To be fair, she's always been pretty touchy as a person trying to go figure things out. Like, she went down into the depths of her school.
I was about to bring that up. I was gonna say that because of that, she needs to be at the top.
Like, she wanted to go back too, even after getting caught. Like,
everyone hydrate.
Like, should we? Yep. I drank my dirty bean water.
I've been hydrating. I'm
That came
hydrated
in
right now.
that came in just after I had murdered the rest of my dirty bean water, so I'm counting that.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Retroactively.
So we were getting ready to head out.
Yep, and I need to do
Yeah.
one thing real quick because this is going to be fucking hilarious.
No?
Don't worry about it. It's perfectly fine.
I mean, you guys are able to talk to each other, which is even more hilarious.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is everything seems fine. I don't know. I don't know.
Give me one moment. I gotta do here.
Oh god, what did we do last time? Good god, what is this over here?
Wait, did you forget about your drawings? While Jay was getting set up? Who, what?
You've gone back one.
Oh yeah, I've gone back to, yeah, look at that. Huh, it reset.
No, Nate. He's gone.
Nate's dead.
He just collapses in the real world as soon as he gets erased off the initiative.
Oh yeah, drawing.
Oh,
All right, so I will need to remove people from the board before
Whatever
they go
happens
flying into
cannot-
the ether.
It can't be worse than how the sessions that I've been starting to DM over the last 2 weeks have been going. I've had 2 separate groups have someone get shot from friendly fire. It's been really bad. So,
Hey,
About that.
hey, Ross, would you like to hear about Drag's characters and the history of the crit?
oh no.
Yes.
Drag was notorious that if his character got controlled for any reason to like attack us, always a nat 20. Always.
Yeah.
Mhm. And it got worse when that crit range moved to 19.
Oh Jesus. Goodbye.
Goodbye,
I
Matt.
don't know who got yeeted.
Somebody got knocked over. I don't see anybody yeeted. Oh, here.
Garen fell into your dice tray. Your little dice
Fine.
box. Okay, that goes over here.
Box, so fun box, so small and square and dark.
Pretty much.
Who the flip?
What?
You know what?
My phone.
Oh.
Nothing. It's
Oh.
fine.
It's fine. And no one's
What?
on the floor, so.
Yeah, not yet.
Wait, I think.
Alcohol can do that to somebody though.
Not today, not yet.
That's right.
So, you all, last time ended with you all starting your journey into the forest. Heading 100 miles to the west, I believe.
Yep, and we didn't know how the house looked because no one's been inside, so.
Nope. You don't know what the door is going to look like after you open it,
We
or what
don't
the inside of the
know
house is.
How the portal's going or anything.
Or how dare you?
What? I needed my emotes back.
No.
Do it another time.
No.
Nope.
Jesus.
But no. You guys have started your journey. Is there any conversations that are to be had on your walk, or
No. Leo's probably just following the map. Leading the way. Because he has that special little map.
Anybody else?
So we're not going to be poking random things, right?
is there anything to poke? Where are we? Like, what's this look like?
Or are you just asking in general there, Danika?
This was an in general thing before we got to the house itself.
So
If I understood
to
correctly.
fill your mind, Ross.
Hmm.
Trees of astounding colors surround you as you make your way through the Feywild. The forests of the Feywild. You hear sounds of animals and other things that traipse through the leaves and the sticks and the twigs as they snap.
Awesome,
You're
thank you.
following a path down the roadway towards this 100-mile stretch. There you are. Your mind is now complete. For now, until you cross over the portal.
I would have Leo answer, but he's not paying attention.
Which means the answer is yes.
Yeah, which means
We
you
will
would
be
probably
touching
touch me.
Yeah.
Seraphina looks back at Danika.
When you say touch things,
As in putting your hands on something that may or may not kill you or otherwise make your life a living hell.
shouldn't? Maybe, possibly. I cannot promise.
Danika stares.
I'm also making no promises.
It's a whole other plane of existence that very few people have actually, visited and things. And there's a lot of interesting and confusing and just, yes, dangerous. Very dangerous. Absolute. But there's so many notes that I could take.
Anyone got a spare club?
Leo!
Mm-hmm. What? Who?
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I was just following the map. What? What's going on?
Oh. Danika's threatening me.
Why?
She doesn't
We're
want
not
touching.
poking weird shit.
That.
But
Weird things.
but what if?
In
Motions of Leo.
We just want to see what it does.
Does anyone have a bigger club?
Well, now I'm being threatened too. Thanks, Seraphina.
I did.
Hmm.
We're gonna get into trouble, aren't we?
I just want to poke it.
We're going in for one purpose, and if we happen to find some side quests on the way, that tends to be something we do.
Mm-hmm.
Science!
I got my notebook ready.
You are going to fucking die in there. That's fun.
I just picture Riley face palming right now, You have two nerds in this party.
Going to a realm that hasn't really been studied very closely, there are not a lot of things known about this place. Of course they're gonna poke it!
You guys are falling right in my... I mean, what? I meant to be fair, you already did
I
by playing in my
mean-
campaign.
Are we really falling into the trap, or is the DM pandering to what he knows about our characters?
Yes, and you're playing to your character's strength, which trip you up into a trap.
It's fine. Nothing bad's gonna come from this. We're gonna just...
No! Never!
We're gonna do what Drag said and, touch the rock, and it's gonna turn into a liquid. That's what...
I mean, that's actually a big possibility. But that's not the point.
To have forgotten everything that happened, the day before, and are now just nerding out.
Yep.
Who knew that's all it took?
She said she just needed a day, man.
No, who knew? You just had to give them something to do. For them to not be depressed anymore.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
It's a distraction.
Danika's thinking to themselves, maybe I should just let them die.
Please. She loves Seraphina being so excited. You know she does.
Dude, we're gonna poke a cat, it's gonna turn into a chicken.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the far realm.
I'm going to keep the immediate comment to myself. That's okay.
You're welcome. I purposely did that to see if anybody would get
How
it.
dare you?
Wait,
Mhm,
wait.
You poke the pussy, it turns into a cock.
God!
Oh my!
You're
I in
welcome.
fact hate it here.
You choose to play with us. This is the friends you've made along the way.
What if the treasure was the friends we made along the way? God. Dang it. Anyways.
So we're heading to a door or a house. I
heading
don't
to the
remember.
house.
You guys are,
The house, yes.
you guys are making your way. Oh, I just broke a pen. Oh well. It was a little clip part of the pen,
Oh.
Up.
which actually kind of makes me sad. So I was just kind of flicking it against the pen.
Well, that's your own fault.
Yeah, it's okay though. But no, you guys are continually making your way through this forest, and you do stop and take breaks every so often. I'm going to say that because it's 100 miles. You're not going to keep walking straight for 100 miles. But would you guys set up camp before you actually make it there?
Depends on how long it takes for us to get there and what time of day, I would just think.
Yeah.
So, let's see. 100 miles away from castle. Well, from the
Yeah, at that
church.
distance, we would surely camp at some point.
Well,
Or we just get there really tired.
if you travel
also
at a
possible.
constant speed of 10 miles an hour, you get there 10 hours. Give or take a couple breaks. So you'd get there probably before dark. Or just at dark.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Well,
we could get
I
there.
love sports.
Whether we go in is the
Yeah.
question now.
Yeah.
I vote camping before we get there.
Fair. These two are currently
Yeah.
planning like how they're gonna go about this and stuff, but well,
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, right. We're giving them more time to plan that way.
I'll say about 30 miles out, you guys stop and take a rest.
Alrighty.
so what do you think we're gonna see there?
I have no idea. There are so few books on the Far Realm itself. Like, there are a few, and they're mostly journals, and they're usually written by madmen at the time that, like, they finally reach everyone else. Like, it's fascinating and terrifying, and just, it could literally be anything.
Well, we're not gonna be there long enough for that part, so we'll just take what notes we can and then we'll leave.
Exactly! 24 hours before the gate closes, after we accomplish our mission, is still plenty of time. I wonder if we could sneak samples.
Oh, you know, I do have some empty vials and stuff.
I was actually gonna ask.
I've got some empty containers we can put stuff in.
I'll have to check my thing.
Danika is just going to find a tree, climb up it, and go the fuck to sleep.
all does he have? He has a couple empty bottles. He's got like some empty flasks and stuff for his experiment stuff for his poisons usually.
Seraphina has 5 glass bottles.
They're going to take samples to study.
I don't know what anybody expected.
What can we turn this into? You know, that's gonna be their whole thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All of it. All the things. They're going to continue nerding out until somebody, like, inevitably walks over and makes them stop.
Physically pulls them away, yeah.
Yeah. It's the, alright, we have to separate the children now because they're not paying attention to the class.
We got moved to the front of the class, okay.
Oh, God.
Everybody
Has become-
dying.
Yeah, Danika has performed the "This is not my problem" tree climb, so everyone else have fun down there.
Yeah, because they're probably not being quiet.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Nate's probably just like slumped over in a tent or something.
Just listening to this.
Or on a bedroll. I don't think we even have a tent.
No, we have bedrolls.
Actually, a very important question.
Possible answer.
Are there acorns up here?
Any what acorns?
Are there acorns up here?
Roll for tree type.
So like a D4?
Give me a d20.
Okay. 6.
No, it's walnut tree.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. I'd like to throw a walnut at them.
Roll a dexterity check.
Okay.
Dex check or an attack? Like,
It's a throw.
that's fair.
It's an improvised throw.
13.
Whose AC is less than 13?
Nope.
Nope.
It flies by
Nope.
you too.
Okay, walnut.
Anyways,
Unless you have Tavern Brawler Drag.
I don't.
Okay. I thought about that. I was like, because then you could add your proficiency bonus, and then you're hitting Seraphina.
No, that's Milbata. They had
True.
that.
Actually, I don't remember.
Anyways, yeah. Let's just go back to nerding.
Yeah. Because Seraphina's got terrible perception. She doesn't notice things. She just saw this walnut and went,
Dude,
okay, and moved on.
his pass is only like a 13. Don't.
Don't confuse him.
Yeah. He's busy.
11.
This is a disaster already.
But
Yes.
This little trip is this is the road trip that the parents are just like, maybe they'll burn themselves out. Maybe they'll actually burn themselves out and they'll take a nap and like we won't have to no.
No, they'll take a nap and have even more energy is what'll happen. Look.
Yeah.
And Leo has a bag of holding, so
Oh no.
so he can put
Yeah.
stuff in there too. And depending on what's grabbed, could be a good or a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys, take your rest. You awaken in the and nothing happens as you rest. So I'm not going to require watches or anything like that.
Hmm.
Unless you guys want watches in order to talk to specific people. In which case that can be arranged.
I feel like these two just stayed up and just passed out.
Yeah.
Fair.
they were talking, they started laying like down to like stare up at like tree stars, things of that nature while they talked, and then just went
Yeah.
conked out.
I am debating
Oh?
on something very important.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a watch, but Danika might brain to battle at some point in the night. In fact, she will brain to battle at some point in the night.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. So in her brain, from the tree, so how are you holding up?
See. What was she saying? Sorry.
Oh, she was asking Belle. So how are you holding up in the brain? Or through her brain. You know what I mean.
Yeah. All you get back is enough. I'd rather not talk about it.
Suit yourself. Danika naps.
Pretty bean water. Sorry.
Bean water.
Colombian dirty bean water. But yeah, that was her response to you, and then your response to her.
Indeed.
You do not get a secondary response from what you said.
That is fair.
As morning rolls around, the sun begins to creep through one of the two suns begin to creep through the trees.
Danika's up early.
As rays flash over you all's faces.
Leo is surprisingly up early
Mhm.
because he's excited.
Yeah. Up and checking supplies and things of that nature, and also making her mix for the day. It is a D6.
No, it's not. Not anymore, it's not.
Oh,
Be
that is
100.
unuseful. What, like, beyond belief.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
That one's unuseful. That one is useful. She has
Totally
the
not
potions.
drugs.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
All right, I think those are done.
What'd you end up making?
I think this one
Points to bottle that looks familiar.
is like the one that I gave you and Nate the other day. Kind of changes your appearance and everything like that.
All right, here's the bottle back, by the way, because you said they don't work after.
Yep, thank you. I appreciate that. This one, however, this one might be a little more useful. It gives a little bit of an extra push when attacking or trying to resist something, aka the drinker can roll a d4 and add it to every attack roll and saving throw for the next minute when they drink it.
Mm.
So I might hold on to that until we get into where we're going and then toss it to whoever might need it.
Okay.
But that's I think what I have. At least for today.
Who knows? We might need both.
True. You never know. Is everyone else awake, or am I yelling at sleep people?
Well, if I wasn't already, I'd be really fucking annoyed right now.
Good
Enough
morning.
and good morning.
Morning. Carefully climbs down tree.
Did you sleep all right?
Good enough.
Is Nate awake yet, or is he still trying to be asleep?
He's trying to be asleep.
He's like, I don't
He's doing his
wanna.
best.
Leo's going to try to wake up or make sure Kel and like Riley are awake then.
Oh, Riley's awake. Val's obviously awake. Kel probably is awake as you're going to get him before you attempt to.
Come on,
Seraphina
adventure.
Okay.
Walks over, stands over, like looking down at Nate.
Nate.
Seraphina.
We have to get going.
Fine.
You're the last one to get up.
Yes. All right. Good morning.
Kel could carry you if you want to sleep.
I think I'll do all right.
Do you need help up?
He just stands up.
Guessing you did not sleep well.
I
you
slept
just-
fine.
You're just grumpy in the mornings then.
Well, most mornings I'm not going to the far realm, so.
Oh,
I'm sure
it'll be fine.
I'm sure it will be fine. Like Leo said. We're just going in, finding a person, dealing with that, and getting him back out. It's not that... It is one of the most basic things that we have probably done.
Right when Seraphina finishes saying that, Nate is just gonna, like, make eye contact with Danika, and they just exchange, like, this is a terrible idea glances. Like, something terrible is going to happen. Like, they just connect on that level, and then he just silently goes and gets his stuff.
Like, it's on her end, it's less that this is gonna go wrong, it's more this, like, I've accepted this and whatever. Whatever at this point.
It's fine.
I'm sure this will be fine.
Totally. Onward.
To adventure, and
So yeah,
And far beyond.
it,
far, far to infinity.
Oh, goodness.
So, you guys continue making your way. When you get within 5 miles of the house, roll me perception checks.
Oh, good.
Mm. I have a Durgan. That's much better.
I'm sorry, what were we rolling? My brain did
Perception.
Perception.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Perceptioning. Oh no, I'm gonna reset the counter.
Oh, we got up to 98. Yeah, that's about right.
Oh. Why was there a dot there?
Yes.
Ignore the dot,
0.17.
or I'm suddenly rolling in decimals.
I don't know what I have to do to my dice to make them behave again, because I'm starting to not.
Have you done a salt bath?
A what?
Salt
A
bath.
salt bath.
I have not.
All right.
Okay, there's that. There's the attunement option, but that takes a while.
So good news or bad news?
Yes.
Okay. Bad news. Well, I feel there's 7 of you. 4 of the 7 saw this. DC was 16.
Oh, Nate was so close.
So close.
As you guys are walking, you see these trees as far as with vines running up the side of them. And, you know, some of these roots start growing across the path and stuff. Except Danika, Bal, Kel, and Leo. Those vines and roots are pulsating.
Oh dear.
Then you notice the coloration. They're more of a slight greenish purple.
Leo's like walked up to one and just looking closer at it.
Why do the trees look like they'll start bleeding if we poke them?
Wait, what? It goes up to a tree immediately.
Okay. Well, now they just pointed out you
Damn
see
it.
this.
Tree. Just
You probably walk up to
immediately.
the same one Leo's looking at.
Yep.
Do you
Why
do
the fuck did I say
anything?
anything? Sorry.
Like a heartbeat.
That's so strange.
Okay. I have to ask. Who's gonna poke it first?
Seraphina has like this tiny I've gotten her thing that it's a small knife. I'd like to think like she does have like a small knife that is technically used for like cutting open things.
Okay, Leo's gonna
things like
poke it
that.
with his finger before we try the knife. How about that?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. Leo, you poke it with your finger.
Mhm.
You know how reptiles' eyes open, right?
Uh-huh.
As the skin folds back off of this one as an eye is revealed.
Oh, holy shit.
Hi. Oh, that was not expected.
And it just flicks and locks onto you two.
Hello.
Oh. It just waves to
Slowly.
it.
Slowly puts knife away and waves.
Okay, I'm
So-
glad I poked it instead of stabbing it.
Danika,
Mhm.
as you're watching them, you notice something on the ground is starting to move behind them.
Oh, good.
Look, they haven't even gone through the damn portal yet. God damn it.
Immediately.
Is it?
Yes.
How quick is it moving? Moving behind
It's
them.
just creeping along to try and not make any noise.
He is going to draw her fucking blade and swing it in a way to send energy waves at that creeping darkness.
Okay. Roll it to hit.
Would that be the same case if it's less a hit, more a warning shot?
Yes, so that you don't hit it.
Okay.
God damn it.
Shit, that's cocked. Okay.
Well-
That is a. Where's my modifier on? Why do I not list it? That's going to be a 21 to not hit.
21 to not hit, yeah. It hits the ground right near it. The pulse of energy hits the ground near y'all's feet.
Looks back like, what? Do we see the thing?
Yes.
Oh.
As it begins to retract.
Huh. And were you going to try and eat us?
Seraphina, I wouldn't ask it that question.
But it's a fair question.
You hear a cracking sound in front of you
Slowly turns to look.
as the bark begins to separate
I think
and
stepping.
form that of a mouth.
I think stepping back is a good idea now.
Yep. Slowly stepping back.
Yep. Like, yeah.
Just to see, fuck. So this is why you don't talk shit about VeggieTales.
Okay. Note to self, Seraphina. We don't start with the knife.
Yes, correct. Probably for the safest bet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We should keep moving. Come on, guys. Let's.
Yep. Thank you, Danika.
Yeah. Thanks. Just the entire party behind them sighing.
You're like,
Nate, you got any rope?
Not for this.
no.
Listen.
Picture a bag. Never mind. You two, get your ass back here.
Why? We have to go forward.
Then keep walking. She walks closer to you.
Why?
And
Maybe
she's going to
Danika should go in the
attempt
front.
to. She's going to attempt to wrap a fucking rope around their waist.
Good luck, because he is not gonna let her do that.
Yeah, no. Wait, what?
No. What the fuck?
If you're gonna keep doing stupid shit, we need to pull you back quickly.
Danika, why don't you just go first? You seem to be on your toes this morning.
Okay, fine, sure, whatever. But seriously, do that again, I will be tying a rope to you, and you will have no say in it.
And then I'll just cut it off.
You'll
I
be
apologize.
supervised.
I apologize for any flames that occur.
We don't want to resort to Plan B.
What is Plan B?
What is Plan B?
You see your sword glow a little.
You
That
What do you
looks-
think?
wouldn't do that.
She's gonna bonk him in the shoulder with a flat end of the blade.
Ouch! Bitch.
Don't doubt me. And she's gonna walk out.
So we just do it carefully.
You're asking for the friendly fire, I hope you know.
Leo just nods to Seraphina and keeps walking. Like, yeah, we just do it carefully, right? Like, we were technically being careful. That's the worst part.
Yes.
Not me going back through my spells because it's a new day and I need to make sure I've got everything set properly.
I'm going to kill you, people, I can just tell.
The Pharaoh won't kill us. Danika will.
Yeah, basically,
Yep.
that's what it is.
And Nate will help.
Yeah. We'll be so
Nate, How do you
distracted.
feel about starting your villain arc now?
I mean, good luck with attacking Leo in a harmful manner with, you know, the boyfriend and the friend. And the person that's supposed to be protecting him. Seraphina, I'm sorry, you're kind of on your own with that one.
Yeah.
So, as you guys begin walking towards the house, I will be right back. Myself, Puffy has said hi.
Oh, fair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello.
Checking all of the spells and things. Do I want that one or do I think I'm gonna swap that one out.
Yeah, you
Inner
should swap
voice.
that one out.
Inner
I agree.
voice, Aspire. Inner voice.
No.
Yeah, Donika's just gonna be walking ahead here.
Look.
Sword at the ready. Against all threats, foreign and domestic, to this party.
I mean, in fairness, in our defense.
I welcome this new regime.
In our defense, Danika. In our defense. You could literally be walking. Just minding your own business and still do something like that, right? If I remember right?
Yes, but you poked it.
Yeah, that's different because it's not intentional.
Hey, at least intentional she saw things coming. If we tried to walk away from it, it might have still done that. Nobody would have saw it. See how that works?
Then I wouldn't have it threatened to murder you.
Yeah.
Yes. Being eaten, though, was the alternative of not seeing it.
We probably
have a
wouldn't have
small
gotten
snack.
eaten. We probably would have just suffered grievous injuries.
I
am very small. I am just a snack.
Exactly.
I don't feel like a bow should do damage to a tree. Like, that feels wrong.
it can.
Well, technically, how you get syrup is you tap a tree by stabbing it with a metal rod. So technically, that is tree blood, and you did damage.
I mean, yeah. But like, think tree surface area. You know what I mean? That's like a paper cut.
Yeah.
Is this in character?
It's not a pleasant way to die.
Is this in character?
No, I mean, well, it could be. I mean, it wasn't, but like, Nate would definitely think about this.
We were in character for a second, and then we like tangented off to whatever this was.
Yep.
Sorry, I just started thinking about like, what would Nate have done if the tree attacked? And he has a bow, but then I was like, no.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm suddenly curious how this would turn out canonically.
Are you two all right?
Who are you talking to?
That's why I said I don't know. Is it in character or not? You guys never confirmed.
It is now.
Okay, my stuff about tapping a tree was not canon, because she would have no idea how the fuck syrup is made.
That's fair. Okay. Nate, just it pierces the tree.
How
it
hard
hurts
do you think
it.
I would have to shoot a tree with my bow to make it cut?
Well, as she does mental math, like it
Probably, give or take, maybe 30. Depends on the tree.
But my arrows are wooden.
But the tip of it is
I mean, I suppose the tips aren't.
metal.
Right.
Yes, the arrowhead itself is usually made of metal or some other very hard substance.
But if I was the height of a tree, wouldn't this arrow be very small?
I mean, sure, it can potentially be a splinter in the long scheme of things, but also splinters can infect a wound relatively quickly.
Huh.
You're talking about tree, Seraphina.
True.
He's just gonna look at his bow. Like, he's like looking at an arrow skeptically, and then he looks at his sword with equal skepticism. And you just hear him mutter, like, I need a bigger sword.
Can you carry a bigger sword?
That is a good question.
Yes, Danika, I can carry a bigger sword.
You sure about that?
I can carry lots of things.
Whatever makes you feel better.
Yet it took both you and Seraphina to carry me to bed.
I mean, I could have done that myself.
Mm-hmm.
Seraphina just wanted.
I wanted to help.
What is this conversation? What are we talking about anymore?
I don't know.
I have no fucking idea, but I just realized I can't sleep in fucking trees anymore.
Oh yeah, weird vine things.
I
And,
mean, we're probably not much safer on the ground.
okay, I have a genuine question. Was that because of the weird bleeding far realm stuff, or was that because of the Feywild?
Does it make a difference?
Yes, actually.
Yes, it does.
It's a difference between not sleeping in a particular set of trees or all the fucking trees.
My money's on all the trees.
And fucking tastic.
Oh, it wouldn't kill you to sleep on the ground, which is also a dangerous thing.
Right, as I was
feeling-
saying, it's probably not much safer.
I have a feeling sleeping in general is going to be difficult.
Well, with luck, we'll finish this in a get in, get out type of scenario. But also, Seraphina, got this bag here that we could put some stuff in.
Excellent!
So anything that just fit in the bottles.
Yes!
Isn't this place notorious for its maddening contents? I mean, shouldn't we at least agree on things before we bring them back?
I think bringing a rock or something isn't going to hurt us. I would hope.
Or some weird glowing moss.
So
Okay,
that
I'm
tree
officially
back there had
saying-
fucking teeth. What do you think will happen to a rock?
No weird glowing moss. Absolutely not.
But I would love to
It could
see
be
what
an
it could do.
It could be an ingredient.
It could.
With our luck, it'd lead you or something.
But what if it becomes this like really good poison or cure for something?
I'm also going to point out, Nate, 90% of things that we deal with could eat me.
I mean, you have to, get basilisk blood to stop petrification. So, that's pretty dangerous to get.
True.
Same level, right?
Maybe?
This is their logic, okay?
Welcome to the nerds logicking their way through. This is dangerous. Do you guys not understand this?
You think making this stuff is easy? No, geez, you know how hard it is to get this ingredient?
I swear, if you all go batshit and I need to strangle you, I'm not going. You are going to hear all the I fucking told you so.
In my defense, I'm not that far off.
If I don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Listen, I'm not saying we shouldn't take anything. I'm just saying we should probably agree on what we take.
Yes,
Besides, there could be
Dad,
literally
I'll ask
anything
your
there.
permission before I touch
I mean, we might as
anything.
well take something valuable instead of just a rock or something. Unless it's a valuable
All
one.
valuable! What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, diamonds are rocks, I suppose.
Yes, they are actually, but also ingredients are very valuable. Do you know how much some of that sells for?
Eh,
Nate, do you want to know how much money I had to dump on 90% of my school projects?
See, this is why I didn't go to school.
Listen, I didn't have much of a choice in the matter, thank you.
Honestly, after visiting, you should just be happy you're not there anymore. Though they did have nice chairs.
Yes, because we sit in them quite often. For studying and homework.
Yeah, you've totally lost him. He does not understand the significance of either of those things.
Huh.
Except that they imply a lot of sitting.
You probably would have failed if you went to school, no offense.
Uh-huh. And how did you do in school, Leah?
I didn't go and I still study more than you do.
Right.
Oh, I think everyone would have done all right.
Besides, I kind of always wanted to go to one of those.
Mm-hmm. Didn't we learn you were supposed to?
Yeah. Don't remind me.
Right, sorry. Still a chance.
Yes, let me just, set aside some free time.
After all of this.
We'll see. I might be a little old for that school now, right?
You'd be surprised. Varies.
Hmm.
And a lot of the professors sometimes just take apprentices.
Well, let's deal with the, whole Draco Lich thing, and then I'll consider it.
Right. That would be a problem, yes.
Yeah.
Nah.
Welcome back, Jay.
Go to show up.
I get the strangest feeling. I need to prepare friendly fire mode.
All
think-
of you should at some point.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Not all of us have good saving throws for certain things.
So, you all get within viewing distance of this. Well, you see a building in a clearing. However, it doesn't look like it was a natural clearing. What I mean by that is several of the trees surrounding this shack in the woods, they're seemingly splintered in half, and parts of them are floating off to about 5 feet from the tree itself.
Oh, that's cool.
Another part of them is just slanted and leaning away, almost like rubber.
How does that...
Leo's taking notes.
Uh-huh.
One other thing you see. There's a chimney coming off the top of this building. However, at the moment, it is not a chimney. It's an eye stalk. With a large eye coming out of it and kind of watching the area.
Should we be worried about that?
I don't know.
Well, so you're not gonna immediately poke it this time.
Okay, this one's actually got an eyeball. The other thing didn't have it until after we poked it.
True.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
I can't tell if that's surveillance
Or just
or
weird.
yeah. Because if it's surveillance, it might become a problem.
I mean, we can toss something out there and see if it does anything.
True.
But we
Don't
have
worry, I'm just digging for my dice.
It's either that or we have to be very sneaky. In an open clearing.
I forgot to pack invisibility today.
Where's my D8? There it is. Don't panic, everyone. I found my D8.
Great.
Excellent.
I mean, I guess I could just be ready to
No, I made D10.
poof
Yeah.
this one out and send her over there and see if it does anything. She is still familiar, keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's awkward. All right.
I mean, potentially. I don't have anything to toss out there, so I just feel bad for sending her.
I can literally make her vanish and reappear.
I know.
Would you rather I send you?
Just kind of tilts her head.
Okay, Felicity. That's what he's gonna do, is he's gonna send Felicity out and just get ready to poof her back if, like, it attacks her or something or tries to.
Okay.
She's a familiar,
Okay.
he can resummon her if she gets poofed.
Okay. So she flies out.
Uh-huh.
You notice after a few seconds that eye and fixates on her. I need either a dexterity save for Felicity or a dexterity check on your part to see if you can poof her out in town.
Oh god, what is it doing?
A pale green energy
You
is
said
building up.
check.
Yes, see if you're fast enough to poof
Go
her
dice. Haha, dirty 20.
Okay, yeah. You're quick enough. As a pale green ray just and hits one of the trees, and the tree is vaporized.
Felicity's like back on his shoulder now and just looks traumatized.
It's like, what the fuck?
So bad.
All right, so
You
we
see,
can't get
after
seen
it
by
fires that. After it fires that, the eye kind of.
So good news, guys. We don't want to be seen by it.
The eye currently looks like it's not active at the moment.
Oh. I think we should go quickly.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea before it decides to wake up. And quietly while we're at it.
Quickly, quietly. Yes, sure, yes.
Yes.
All right. So going quickly, I need you all to roll stealth with disadvantage.
Oh, good.
Cool. Disadvantage. So that will be a.
Oh, that's above a 10.
Not bad.
So with or without disadvantage?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's still above a 10.
Oh my god.
Nice. This is where I tell you Bal rolled a 7 on the die.
She's a
Oh, dude.
rogue.
It has a plus 13.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's a rogue. She should still be okay.
Technically, she's a level 13 rogue. No, she's a level. Oh no, she's only level 8 rogue.
Ooh.
Doesn't have reliable talent yet.
Ah. She's not leveled up with us.
No, she's slightly higher level than you guys.
Wait.
Subclassing.
I'm confused.
Multiclassing. That's the one.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
she's slightly higher level than you guys, but not by much. But
Not
yeah,
terrible.
well, so, okay. 15, 19, 16, 19. Okay. Keller got a 16 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Val got a 20. Riley got a 6.
If Leo notices he's not doing well, he's just gonna grab Riley's hand and just bolt.
Well, here's the thing. You see Riley, he doesn't look to be being quiet. He's just bolting.
That's fair.
Valid.
With 40-foot movement speed.
Oh, that's right. He's super fast.
He is the
He can keep up with Kel, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
I will say, because of his movement speed, you guys get to the door. And now you are out of range of the things of that eye.
Out of range or just out of its sight if it decides to look again. Basically.
Same difference with a beholder eye.
We didn't know that, in fairness. We don't know what it is.
Oh no, well, it's technically not a beholder eye. It has the same features. That's not the point.
Again, I don't know. Leo doesn't know what the fuck that is.
Ah, yes. The elusive the house.
The house. Yeah, the house.
Door.
Well, as far as magical security systems go, that was pretty straightforward.
I've definitely seen worse, but that also wasn't great.
So, should we try the door?
Yeah, I
don't really
guess
like
so.
You notice about the doorknob.
Huh?
Something you notice about the doorknob.
Uh-huh.
The keyhole is an eyeball.
I figured as much.
And it's just staring, blinking.
Just gonna look at it.
Are there any other entrances that are obvious? Like, are there any windows? Oh, no.
The windows seem slightly barricaded by pulsating vine-like object.
Can we go in, please? He doesn't know what to do.
Can Nate walk the circumference of the house without, like, he kind of knows where the eye or whatever the security system is situated. Okay. Can he stay out of sight and, like, check the other walls and stuff?
Yeah, roll me investigation check.
Sure. Alrighty. That's not good. Yeah, 14.
Okay.
I'm guessing it doesn't do anything when he asks that.
It does not. It's just still staring at you guys, just blinking. And Nate, no. 14. You make it all the way back around to them.
He's just gonna shrug and try the... Well, okay. So should we try the door? Or...
I can try to open it.
Maybe we should try and open it from a distance or something?
Does anyone have a spell for that? Looks at Seraphina and Riley.
Good question.
I do not.
So, here is the thing.
Uh-huh.
No.
Oh.
Riley has 6 cantrips, and none of which are mage hand.
Ditto!
God damn it, you two.
That's what I'm sitting here looking at it like, well, fuck.
I have an idea. Let's use telekinesis. That's worth the 3rd level slot?
No.
Wait, hold on.
Nate looks so smug at the magic users as he pulls out his 10-foot ball of string and ties one end around the door handle.
It's just a doorknob.
Oh, it's a knob. No,
Door
never mind. I take
knob.
everything back.
That's what's the keyhole of the doorknob is the little eyeball.
He's just gonna sigh and try to open it.
Okay, as you touch the doorknob,
Uh-oh.
you open the door. But as soon as the door is open, I need a wisdom save from everyone.
Oh, yeah!
no. Listen, this was gonna happen
Let's
no matter
go!
what.
I am very wisdomous.
Nate is not a wise man.
I don't think a
No.
single one of us.
Holy shit! Alright, let's start with the lower number
Guys,
first.
guys. Oh my gods, guys.
And then they all died before they made it to the far realm.
It's fine.
Guys.
So this is how
Kel.
schizophrenia happens.
How is Kel? Actually, it weirdly
what's-
makes sense.
So what's funny is I went through and just hit the wisdom save button and just clicked to the next tab. And then went back to it, and Kel's finished rolling and landed with 20. I'm like, oh.
That's so
Okay.
That makes so much sense that he is the least prone to going insane here.
Oh my god.
So, do you want the good news or the bad news?
Yes.
Only two of you failed.
Oh.
Only 2? Oh no.
DC was
Oh.
10.
We just barely succeeded. Just barely.
Danika and Nate,
Yes.
the air fills around you with horrible, torturous screams.
Jesus Christ. Just gonna put him here because he opened it.
And you know you need to enter, but your body won't let you. You do not want to enter that door. Through that door has got to be something horrible. You don't want to go. You are frightened and cannot move any closer.
She's just gonna stand there and clutch her head.
I wish I could say Leo notices immediately, but he would have probably stepped in as soon as the door opened or something.
Nate probably notices because he's also kind of dawdling.
Well, you and
Um,
Danika can't get closer to the door.
Yeah, exactly.
both failed,
well, like
yeah.
everybody else is getting closer.
I don't
So
know
Nate
about the
probably sees.
rest.
I think because Seraphina was still behind like a few of them. Just kind of like. Despite her perception not being the best, I think she would pick up that there's
Well, Danika's
something-
holding her head in front of
Yeah.
you, literally.
yeah.
Nate is just like stood still in a cold sweat.
Danika, are you alright?
Good look. Whatever.
I don't even know if Danika could hear her over the screams her head is currently feeling right now.
Well, yes.
Would you consider me deafening to the outside, basically?
Not any. Okay, so it's an initial burst of screams,
Okay.
and then it just kind of stop. However, you're still
Okay.
frightened.
Okay. Nope, not going in there. Nope, absolutely fucking not.
Danika,
Not going in there.
are you afraid?
Not going in there.
He kind of like is turned around in the door now, like just or inside a little bit. Or what's going on?
Danika's not wanting to go in.
Nate is also stopped dead behind you, by the way.
Turns around.
Oh dear. Nate?
Okay, so just to be clear, we literally heard something that apparently nobody else heard. Like, that's how the spell activation worked?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you telling me you didn't hear that?
No. Hear what?
He looks over at Danika.
Fucking screams?
Screams.
I don't think anything good is going to come from going in there.
We have to go in.
Nate's gonna, like... I don't know. He probably looks like he's almost trying to move towards the door, but kind of as soon as he tries to make any headway, he kind of gives up. Nope. Can't do it. I can't go in there.
Okay.
We could let you two just sit out here and keep watching. We'll check it out and come back for you before we go in fully. Because that's a good idea, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Sure. Why not? We can just stand next to the door or something.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you're even agreeing to that is concerning.
It'll be fine, Seraphina. Don't worry.
Hmm.
Kel, stay with them. Make sure they're good.
Okay. Kel will stay.
We'll be fine.
Reluctantly.
Kel, you should stay with Leo. It's fine. We won't be far. We'll just be right here.
The temptation for something here, by the way.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Well, you've got two people technically standing in the house right now.
Yeah.
Because I think
Riley
Riley is
and-
next to him. Yeah.
Riley and Leo just like,
Yeah, like,
do-do-do-do-do.
they haven't even, like, looked at the inside yet. They're just...
I don't have anything to help with fear, unfortunately. Though I apparently, Jay, for your future information, I do have a halfling trait. I have advantage on saves against being frightened.
Cool.
Yeah, but that's only for you.
Yes.
And doesn't fix it if you are.
I know. I don't know how to fix fear. I was looking through everything.
Okay, right. He's gonna just turn around and start looking.
If either of you just yell, okay? If something's wrong.
We'll be right here. It's fine.
I don't believe you, but all right.
She'll go inside as well.
We've already split the party.
I was about to say, the party's already been split. How have we done this?
I'll have you know I'm very wisdomous.
Do Kel and Bal follow them in, or is it just these three searching?
Val stays near the door. Kel will go with.
Okay. So we've got 4-3. Gotcha.
Wee.
I guess we'll separate them a little so that we know. It's fine. What do we see?
So, as you enter the inside is nothing like the out. You see, the interior is a completely different color. like the lighting around you is a different color. It's almost a pale, sickly green. And there's a layer of fog.
Well, this feels familiar.
Mm.
As you walk around, the furniture isn't broken, as one would expect in an abandoned home. But instead, it's bent into weird shapes and contorted. Some of them leaning up against the wall, but also, again, twisted and tilted in ways that it not possible at all. The only thing that seems remotely out of place is a singular door with a very bright glow coming from underneath it.
Door number 2, I guess. He'll walk over to it.
Okay. You open it.
Yeah?
You open
right
it.
behind him.
And what you see is not steps going down. In fact, you can barely see halfway down it. Instead, it's almost a circular, almost meaty-looking tunnel.
Uh,
Oh, that's just gross.
how is...
There's no form of steps. Nothing.
Okay,
Just down.
Seraphina.
Uh-huh.
You understand that we had to get to the basement, right?
Which means we have to go down the thing that looks like it's eating us.
Mm. Okay, so the way down is not fun. There's no other, like, doors that look like they would lead to a basement. This looks like where they have to go, I'm assuming. Okay. This looks like the only way down to the basement.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't leave them outside, but we can't go down because I don't know if we can come back up.
No, I agree
get
with
them.
that. I wonder if we cover their eyes, it might help. I'm just trying to think of like what might help, like convince them to come in and go with it.
I have an idea that they're both gonna not like.
Oh, good.
Hey, Cal.
Yeah.
No matter what they
Yeah.
say, throw them both over your shoulder and come back.
Okay.
Good.
But first, real quick. One moment. I just have to check something.
I don't like that.
Goes outside. Leo said must throw over shoulder. Picks him up. I'll be right back as well.
Mm. Things will be just fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. We're gods.
Okay.
Nate, how many hit
making
points do
the
you have?
backup sheet now.
Nate, how many hit points do you have?
Nate.
I'm here. I was muted. I forgot.
How many hit points do you have?
I was eating a snack. I have enough, is what I said at first. The actual
you have
answer
enough.
is 52. I have
Okay.
52 hit points.
Okay, 52 hit points. That's
Yep.
fine.
What happened? What did I miss? I left for
Don't worry,
5
I'm
seconds.
checking something.
I feel like we're about to be knocked unconscious.
Oh no.
The real question is, what got past the laser beam?
Nothing.
Oh,
You assume it has to be from outside.
Oh.
oh no.
You did have an assassin right behind you.
Oh, she's just gonna knock them out.
Thought about it. Don't worry, you're safe for now.
For now.
For now.
Kel will come walking up. We'll move Bal this way. Take him, I got her. Come on.
Take him, I got her.
Okay, so like, just to be clear, unless it is like 100% against their will and they do it anyway, this can't work. Like, we can't agree to a plan where we get taken towards the thing
So-
that hit us with the fear effect, right?
Fright just means you cannot willingly move. People can move you.
People can move you.
Yeah,
You
but
yourself
can we
cannot walk.
Can we agree to being moved?
It does not say that we cannot resist.
Yeah, you can resist. You can resist all you want.
Right, but like, how compelled to resist are we? Like,
You're
You don't want to go.
terrified, yeah.
That door is dead.
Yeah, inside that door is torturous screams that came out once the door was opened.
okay,
Something
the
in
actual
there wants
question that
you
I'm asking
dead.
is
No.
like, is this now a fight? But probably not, right?
No, you can resist to just get out of the hole and that be it.
Yeah.
You don't have to try and stab them to avoid being picked up.
Okay.
You just want to wrestle out of their arms, basically.
By the way, Leo's gonna take a rope and try to make it so they don't, jump into the hell. And find something to tie it on while this is going on.
Let's start with the Bal side of things. Athletics versus either athletics or acrobatics on your end. She's
Okay.
going to grab hold of that. Good, huh?
Oh yeah.
So that's a 17 on athletics check.
Yeah, there's only so much a +7 can save.
I see.
Yeah.
You're almost grabbed in a sleeper hold
Just pulled
and is
in.
dragged into the house.
Bal,
Which-
Bal, can we not, please? Can we not?
Come on. Make me one more wisdom save.
Oh no. Nate traded all of his brains for the ability to run fast. This is not good.
I mean, in fairness, he's just a guy, man.
He's just a guy. 13.
Okay, you are no longer
Yep.
frightened once you
Okay.
cross the threshold of the door. And she kind
Okay.
of tosses
You can let me go now.
towards them. He's good.
Cool.
Was a little rougher than I would have liked.
Hey Nate, we have to go down the meat tunnel.
Flesh tube.
Honestly, at this point, I can put up with that.
It's also kind of a sheer
Woman
drop.
handled.
Is it a sheer drop or is it at a slant?
No, it's a slant.
Okay, but
And
he's still
you just
gonna...
can't see more than halfway down it.
Okay, then no.
Fine.
Then no, he wouldn't have
Huh.
done the rope thing. Because I thought it was a
Okay.
sheer drop.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's a
Fleshy
slant.
Slip and slide.
Still should be
Yeah.
careful. Yeah.
Yeah. You might go to a mouth. Who knows? House got to eat too.
The fucking mouth is the portal.
Fair enough. So, Danika.
Mm-hmm,
Same thing. Athletics or acrobatics against athletics?
Oh. So that's a nat 20 plus 2 for acrobatics on her end.
Well,
So that is
22 versus something, yeah.
So that's a 14 with a die plus 9. 23 athletics.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Kel just grabs you and potato sacks you.
No, stop. What the fuck?
Cross the door frame. Make a wisdom save.
Okay. Oh. 1.
Oh no!
You couldn't have used the nat 20 on that.
No, that's life and death. This is just absolute fear and terror. It's a distinction.
This is tolerable.
No, that's fair. That's very fair. She's not okay.
She'll be fine.
Fucking course I'm not okay. Let me down.
Don't.
Oh, we gotta go down the flesh tube.
Yes.
Absolutely fucking not.
Come
Gotta
on.
go down the flesh tube, Danika. Come on.
Come on, Danika. He's gonna.
What the fuck do you mean flash tube?
He's gonna carefully start going down the flesh tube.
Wait, shouldn't we try and probably see what's at the bottom first?
You can't.
Yeah, but if we throw in something that illuminates it, we might be able to.
I
Pops out her dancing lights.
I could go first.
no.
You can't just put the dancing lights down the hole. I really don't think you should go
Can
first.
we put Danika down the hole?
It has a limited range.
No.
It can only go so far. I have to follow it.
Again.
Hold on,
just-
I got this. Danika?
Let me down.
And she will smack you. Stop being a little bitch. Roll a wisdom save.
Okay.
Look,
That's all it took.
Leo's standing 2 steps into this thing, wondering what the fuck they're doing now because Nate stopped him.
Wisdom save. So that's dirty 20.
Okay. You just kind of stare at her. And now you're back to normal.
She looks really annoyed.
Kel will set her down because she's no longer fighting. And Kel is going towards the flesh tube.
Yeah.
Leo.
Thanks for that, but also fuck you for that.
Well, I have a
That's
candle. I could throw a candle down.
that.
My lights
You
will illuminate more than a candle.
are you sure that'll
Yes, but that
not
requires
go
putting you
out?
down the flesh. I don't know. Does anybody have anything more flammable?
I need perception
Is
checks.
there like a bit of cloth or anything? I have oil.
Perception checks.
I need perception checks.
Oh god.
Awesome.
Instead of that, can Leo just sigh and cast like a produce flame bolt and shoot it down?
That is such a we're in a building. That's a terrible idea.
One.
You wanted to
A
throw a
fleshy building.
candle.
Yeah, it's a little bit of fire. A bolt is a lot of fire.
Listen,
I'm gonna say
No, it's
Danika
not
is abstaining
firebolt.
from perception checks because she's currently looking at Bal with this a look that simultaneously says thank you, but also fuck you for that.
She just kind of walked up and open-handed, just stop being a bitch.
okay, what does Leo see when he does that?
Nothing, because about halfway down, it disappears.
See, Nate, we have to go.
Huh.
Someone can pick me up and we'll go.
So, those who roll a 13 or higher,
Yeet.
which... Oh, son of a bitch.
Well, only 2 people rolled, so I don't know if Danika
Yeah.
is.
She
Danika
abstains.
said she was not. So... Only one person... Seraphina, you hear it burp.
It burped.
Oh, what?
It burped.
Maybe let's lower someone in, and then at least if it's not very
Nate,
pleasant
it's
on the other
at-
side of the wall of death, we can pull them out.
It's at a slant, Nate. How are you lowering someone?
It's a slide.
It's a
We
slide.
just tie the rope around them, they slide down, and then if they tug twice or something, we pulled him
I'll
up.
be back.
No, the
He
point.
walks and slips down the slide.
To be fair, ropes are only 60 feet. Leo's fucking thing is like 120. And it still disappeared.
Well, yeah, because clearly there's some kind of like.
No, that means
portal.
somebody has to go through down with that person if they tied him up. You realize that, right?
Sorry, why can't one end be outside and the other end be inside? I'm confused.
Because 60 feet
Distance.
is way more than what we can, or not more than we can see, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought the implication of the bolt disappearing is that there's some kind of like barrier making it so we can't see.
No, it's
down.
the distance.
Oh, okay, that's totally
No.
different. All right, I understand.
Well, from our perception, it's the distance.
For your perception, it's a distance thing, yeah.
We don't know
Oh.
what's down there. We can't tell.
Okay, no, I mean mine. I guess I don't know whether Nate could have put this together, but my immediate assumption was like there's something that's just preventing us from seeing through, rather than it's too far.
Yeah, Leo's a little upset that Riley went down there alone. Because he was just going to go down.
You hear a popping noise. And he reappears here. So, A, it's absolutely fucking disgusting down.
Kind of wipes off whatever stuff's on him. Yeah, I could tell.
B, I got maybe 30 feet before I saw nothing. And then my feet hit solid ground, and then I saw everything.
What?
And oh, God, that was horrifying.
That's what I thought. It's as if we can't see the bottom, but not because it's a great distance, but because it's just somewhere else.
Okay.
Like the portal we've been talking about.
Either way, we have to go there because it's the basement.
Come on, brother. Let's go down the hole.
I just, he just heads
Looks
down.
like fun. And then, yeah, Nate is gonna hop down.
So, as you all go down the flesh tube. Yes, I'm going to refer to it as that. Don't worry. It's a slimy feeling as you just, basically slip and slide your way down. Like he had said, though, about 30 feet later, it is darkness.
Even with my lights?
Yes. But after a few seconds, you feel solid ground, and the basement around you is a bright, glowing, pale greenish color.
Just wiping the slime off. But also probably bottling some of it because curious.
Uh-huh.
The same fleshy material that the staircase area had become is now like sprouting up over table legs and kind of encompassing over the edges of the table to where there's very little of the wooden table left of obviously a like work desk that was in there. Bookshelves encompassed in books seeped in this slime that are now looking like they're falling apart.
Oh, this place looks lovely.
Seraphina's examining like how the stuff is being consumed and whatnot.
Yep, this is definitely disgusting.
And it comes from one central point. You look to one of the corners of the room where these abscess, this material is the thickest. And there you see not even a full-on portal, like you can see another side, or you see like this color. You see ripples in the air. You can clearly see the wall and stuff on the outside, but through a rippled effect. And that is where this material and everything looks to have been the strongest, where it started.
So it, just to clarify, it doesn't look like the portal itself has expanded.
No. It looks like the other side has expanded through it.
Oh, that's the problem. I think that was the thing we didn't want. I think we wanted it to just be an expansion thing.
It looks like the plane on the other side is what is expanding through it.
That looks like.
Which means it's just bleeding out and causing problems.
Yep.
So that looks like a very infected wound bleeding out onto something else that is perfectly healthy. That's not good.
And we're supposed to go in there.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Can it be worse than the meat tube?
Yes.
Well,
And then Nate's gonna go in.
We'll follow.
Well, I was going to say we're technically going where the meat tube came from, so much worse. But hey, you know what? Let's go.
As these two would
He's
like
gonna,
disappear into the portal.
Yeah, he'll walk up, but like, what? How big is the portal? Could they have been side by side, or is it like a single file kind of deal?
It's about a 10-foot wide by 10-foot tall portal.
Oh, goodness.
Leo probably like walks all the way in, but Nate's gonna stick his head through and see.
Yeah,
see
Leo
what he
did
sees.
definitely walk all the way in.
Make me, if you're going to try and stand with just your head through, make me a strength save.
Sure.
Nope,
Finally,
not that
something
token.
pretty good.
Hold on, Seraphina, let the
It's
roll
+1.
happen.
That's a
Yeah,
dirty
yeah.
20.
At first, you start to almost get ripped through it. You're able to grab hold of something and just maintain your grip, but you feel this pull, like this very strong pull. Fun fact: the DC was 15.
Nice.
But you feel the pull of this, and as you look forward, I'm gonna wait for everybody else to say they're going through to describe this.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Leo
he's just looking to
move.
see, like, is there anything there that is immediately going to kill us?
No, there's nothing.
Leo's
Okay,
gonna
then
move
he's
out
probably
of the way
just
so
gonna,
that people can
like-
go in. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
He'll
Spire.
take his head out, give
Leo,
everybody
get
a
him
thumbs
first.
up.
Don't run
and
ahead
go
of him. How dare you?
He would probably be
She's
here.
excited.
Well, Nate's still, unless Nate goes through it.
Yeah, Leo's gonna be ahead of him. And then Nate would probably have gone through second.
Fair.
Yeah.
I think Danika would be after Seraphina. Ah,
Oop.
Oh.
Is it green?
Yeah.
Is it green now?
Green.
Okay, cool.
Drag.
Is that lighting okay or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your hand doesn't appear for me.
It's fine, Aspire. We see it.
Ghost.
I see it. Please don't do that.
We could go greener even.
I don't think
I don't wanna go too
Riley
green.
would be too far behind because Leo went through.
Yeah, he
Neither
wouldn't
would
be.
Kel.
So I do want to go greener. I don't want to go too green because I don't want to.
It's not doing anything but changing like the board light for some reason. That's interesting.
Hmm.
it is very green
Oh,
for
Jesus.
me. I love it.
It's
I kinda
very
like it.
bright.
Yeah, the
It
brightness
is
is
very
not
bright.
not helping you.
Well, because I want to stick pale green.
Yeah. I don't know if I don't remember. There is a way to make it affect the tokens, but you're just upping the brightness and stuff right now.
Oh, nice. That's
That works.
so good.
Okay. You guys go through, and it's about a 3-foot drop.
Poor
I'd say you'd be able
Seraphina.
to catch yourselves. Yeah.
Oh,
Are you okay,
Nate
sir?
should have warned her about that.
You look around, and the area around you is expansive. the thin, like the layer of fog that you saw in the upper room of this building is very thin compared to this. There's a thick, sickly-looking fog that just drifts out. You still see through it. However, you do see shapes moving. And at first you think it's creatures, and then you see some land masses around you, shifting up, down, sideways, falling apart.
Oh, just writing.
That is
Like from the ground, because she absolutely like stepped out and just went poof.
Say, whap.
like that's it. Ha!
This is kind of cool.
I'm gonna roll a d8, re-roll on an 8.
Just get
I'm
up.
gonna hate this place.
Brushes herself off.
Seraphina, you and I are so comparing notes later.
Absolutely.
So,
Danika,
Leo.
questions?
Uh-huh.
could you make me a dexterity save?
Oh, good. Yeah, good. While he's distracted writing stuff, that's
Uh-huh.
the time to ask me?
Yes.
Yep.
Should I roll a disadvantage because he is so distracted?
No, because I'll say no because of what it is.
You know, I share Ross's sentiment earlier. A +9 can only help you so much.
It only goes so far.
no.
It only
So,
goes so far.
That's fine. That's fine. Because you feel the ground start to sink below your left foot.
They'll look down. Just kind
And you move your foot, and the ground just comes right back up.
of, huh. Hey, so the ground randomly sinks, guys.
Does it?
He'll probably kind of like, does it do it if he puts his foot back down?
No.
No. Yeah. Yep, it's random.
Seraphina, make me a
Thanks,
dexterity save.
And
Oh,
now it's my
God.
turn to go first.
I.
You can take notes. I'll make sure the ground doesn't fall out from under us.
Well,
At least try.
considering it didn't do it the second time.
Don't know, do you have a better idea? That's what I thought.
Okay. So as you guys begin to walk, Seraphina,
Uh-huh.
you get tripped up
Ah!
as the ground is kind of hooked over the front of one of your feet.
Huh.
Can I pull my foot away from
Oh, no,
the
you're-
ground?
Oh no, you trip and you're out of it.
Mhm.
It was just like a slight hook over like the toe part of your shoe.
Okay, now that. Huh. So the ground is just trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Watch
Apparently
your
so.
feet.
Yep, I hate this place.
You hate a lot of places.
And a lot
This
of
one
things.
especially.
I think I'm going to share Danika's opinion.
So far, all it's
That's
done is sank a little bit and tripped us. It's not that bad, you guys.
So
That's how it's starting.
So you guys start making your way down a path of sorts. As you walk, it's weird. The ground to your sides begins to kind of sprout up and shrink down, but it maintains a pathway for you.
This is so cool.
And you notice, even up ahead, it starts shrinking down in places and sprouting up, almost as if it's directing you.
I don't think Leo has put that together. He's just writing things.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like, we're following a path. That is just kind of what's happening right now.
Leading us somewhere, question mark, would probably be the most he'd do.
Yeah.
They're gonna write their own book. Look at that.
Right, they're like, huh. It's leading us to this deep pit. Oh, the ground behind us is starting to sprout up. Why does it look like a slide? No shit.
They're not looking behind them, they're looking ahead of them and like around the sides. At least that's where Leo's looking.
Why does this pit have teeth, and what's it speaking in a pompous British accent?
Hello there.
No.
No.
Okay.
Leo's just fascinated.
How is a pit the most arrogant thing I've ever met in my life?
Just wait until you meet Tartarus.
Ah, yes, of course.
As you guys continue to follow, as you're looking over the sides in the distance, you notice there is no ground. It does fall off into open air, plane, whatever you want to call it. It's just a free fall.
Well, that seems safe. Just kind of looks over.
And off a little bit, you do see more land masses, and you swear you see things that look sort of like buildings or what was once building.
So...
See some.
Okay, go ahead, sorry.
You see something that looks almost similar to a clock tower with these stalks sprouting out of the clock face and curling up around the top of it. No eye or anything in sight, but just something just sprouting directly out of it, ripping it apart and curving up. Around it, other buildings, kind of sharing a similar fate, except half of it is kind of ripped to the side and angled. And as you start taking these details in, that part of landmass just sinks, and a new one sprouts up. Where's emptiness? It's just a flat, solid ground.
Okay, that's really cool. And how the hell did we get over there?
You're right. Did it just reset?
Mm.
As you continue walking, the ground in front of you, as it sinks down, you see ahead of you what looks to be a simple village of sorts. Around it is a slight dome. And by slight, it only seems to cover a certain portion of it. Unfortunately, the buildings outside of it have fallen to the same fate of the things you've seen.
All right.
Well, it does... Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, Leo was just gonna make a comment of, oh right, there was those like sanatorium areas. It's fine.
Totally.
As you make your way towards it, because that's where the path seems to be leading you, to almost a flat area that is reminiscent of cobblestone, if it weren't for what would usually be like a moss-like substance weaving through the stones. The same fleshy material growing in between the stones instead. And in places, some of the cobblestones are lifted slightly and angled. Some are just floating, and you can see like a 5-inch gap of nothingness below it.
Hmm.
Huh.
Can Nate run up on the floating cobblestones like Legolas?
As you try to, I'm just going to say this right now. As you try to, they sink under your weight.
Aw.
Nope, can't be cool today, Nate.
Now he's sad. No,
I
now
would
he
be too, being in
officially
the far
hates
realm.
this place. He's drawing the line.
It's like, they won't let me do fun rock things. I hate it.
It's this weird, and it won't even be weird in a fun way. This can only be bad.
Should have known. You're in the far realm. What else did you expect to happen?
He
Are you
he had
good?
very few hopes that he was trying to keep up.
Are you okay, Nate? He's trying not to laugh.
Let's just get this over with.
That was a nice try.
Come on, buddy, let's go.
He's still
Kinda-
walking.
Seraphina just kind of looks back to check in on everybody else to see how they're holding up.
Annoyed.
As you walk, you do see, like, some of the buildings that were once actually, buildings. They seem to... Hold on a second. Something's not showing up. I think it saved as the wrong type of file, which makes me actually very sad because I saved it earlier.
Are you able to open it maybe in like your photos and then do a screenshot that way?
No, apparently I saved it as a WebP file.
Well, at least you can reopen it and do it then.
Yeah.
Snipping tool.
Yeah.
Snipping tool is friend.
Snipping tool never lets you down.
Anybody want chocolate pudding while we're waiting?
Yes.
Yes,
I
please.
would love some.
I have sour goo, so
Amazing. Hang tight. Shipping will be there in like 3 days.
Okay.
Sweet.
That lines up perfectly with my penicillin delivery.
Perfect.
Or it's not working. Thank you very much. Thing.
Terribly sorry. I have to AFK real quick. I gotta make sure the cat's aren't setting fires again.
fair.
Fair.
Ay.
Hey, not that kind of language here, ma'am.
I
Is a problem? Wait a minute.
Didn't you hear? It's listed under curse words now. How
Is
dare
it
you, Spire?
really?
No. I just want to mess with Spire.
Ah.
Don't say that because there are so many things that have been listed as curse words.
I know. that is actually a believable thing, sadly.
That is sad.
Welcome to the world in which we live, everyone.
Yes.
I hope you have a blessed day.
Listen here, I don't curse. Please don't take away one of my, like, dim phrases.
Please work. We'll see.
This is why you always try to upload your tokens beforehand. Or maps or whatever you were doing.
It's fine. There we go. I do this. I do this. Let's go to my dark. Oh God, it's nightmare over here. It looks horrible with the green light over here.
Good.
Everything hurts.
I can't see anything. The box is wonderful though to stare at.
I know.
Oh God, slime green.
I'm looking through it. I'm looking through it, and it's so much worse.
I am getting
I love
very
it.
tempted to try and rejoin because I might be getting annoyed at all the pop-ups.
Just do it. You have
I
time.
have time.
You should have did that earlier when I suggested.
It wasn't bad enough to fuss with it, and then it became bad enough to fuss.
Yeah. Error codes are always annoying.
Mm-hmm. Please. Both with
No.
excess and cheese now. Ah!
Oh my gosh.
It's just getting worse.
So, the buildings
Where's-
around you guys.
Mm-hmm.
God.
You can tell partially what they used to be. One looks to have been an old tavern. It's no longer in any condition to house anything. Parts of the walls are tilted like at a 45-degree angle, but also like ripped to the side. Some more of those like vine-like tentacles are kind of sprouting up and like crushing the door.
Is there a sign? What's the tavern called?
Sign does no longer exist.
Ah. That just means we get to name the tavern.
No. Look.
You then notice what once used to be a bookstore. This is just on the outside of the dome. You see an arm reaching out from below some rubble. It's not moving. And it's just laying there. Still has flesh on it.
Lovely. Leo's.
Does it look like
Oh, go ahead.
old flesh? Like
No.
Like rotten flesh? Oh.
Leo is, by the way, taking very detailed descriptions, notes.
No, that's fair. One thing I'm going to do is that.
Does it look
Why?
okay? Here's the question. Does it look limp or I forgot to activate one world. Does it look limp or like stiff, like it's been dead for a while? Like, you know what I mean?
It does not look stiff.
Nate's gonna go up and try and see, like, how is there too much rubble covering where the body would be to move? Does he think he could, like, pull the body out? Or the person if they're alive?
So I will tell you, the rubble that is there is no.
So they're somebody recently died, is what you're saying.
Yeah. It looks like the building caved, and partially because the ground looks like it has sank.
Are there any
And the building just dropped on top of them.
Are there interesting books sitting around the building at all?
Roll me a perception check.
Can I join this, please?
Yeah. Go for it. Also, I hate why are these so thick
Because
of
you
lines,
didn't
by
activate
the way?
One World is what I was saying.
I don't use One World.
It says that you have the One World V base. Meaning
I
you still
don't
have to
know why.
activate it to get it to work. Do you not? Did you delete it or something? Because it shows me that you have it here.
Yeah, I tried to delete it because I never understood how to use it, and I kind of just gave up.
Oh yeah, once you have it in your game, you're kind of just you have to like full reset the game to get rid of it.
Well, see, to be fair, this is also the first time they've been thick lines like this for me.
Then I don't know. For some reason, it shows that your One World is still here. So, because every time
Like,
I would just delete
not
it,
have problems.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to explain. Every time I tried to delete it, it would basically make it so I had to have the actual thing in my game to activate it to fix that. Otherwise, I would have had to restart the board from pure scratch and transfer everything else. Because it, like, messes with the coding of the game when you bring it in. So, unfortunately, your only solution is to work on that and do that next time, then, if you really want this to never be a problem.
Nice, it is the first time it's been a problem, so...
Again, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just giving you what I know to fix it, okay?
Yes. Okay, that's a thin line. Bruh.
I don't know.
Circle Y.
I mean, for me, the circle's a thick line. Basically, yeah, stuff is messed up because you deleted it.
So what'd you roll for perception?
I put mine in chat.
Ditto.
You don't see much in the way of books. You do see, as far as some remnants of some things, but most of them seem encompassed slightly in the ground.
Sad.
No souvenirs from a library.
Try and be careful when you're looking around. He looks down at the dead body. Poor bastard.
Yeah. We'll attempt.
How did these places get here again?
He probably looks to Riley, because Riley seemed to know a little bit about this place.
Wizards. They sent expedition parties in to try and gather some research. They created safe havens, and, well, we'll motion to the dome.
I think he was asking about how, like, stuff gets here.
I mean, if that's how this stuff got, like, if the wizards built it, then that makes sense.
Built the
So maybe,
buildings?
like,
I thought the
set
bar
that
room
answer.
just got random shit. That's what I was asking.
was thinking that, but the wizards making outposts also makes sense. So, either way.
Yeah, I don't know. Jay, can you clarify that?
I believe last time I did say as far
Yeah,
as
did the
that
far realm, like-
they-
Well, yes, we knew about the wizards. I think I was asking about, like, how do the random buildings end up here, like the tavern, the library?
Did the wizards build? Well, we might just not know, but like the question is, did the wizards build them, or did the far realm like eat them?
these ones look to have been reclaimed by the far realm. The areas seem to have been reclaimed, so they were not something that had been here as long as other things. So they were
Okay.
built.
Hmm.
I didn't know wizards liked taverns.
Wizards
Did she-
love taverns.
Generally.
Seraphina, you're not particularly fond of taverns yourself.
She's not a wizard.
Shins to Leo.
Well, she's bookish.
I
And
swear to
magic.
all that is holy, if you put me in the same classification as a wizard, I will smite you myself.
She doesn't have to work
Give
as
one
hard.
proper difference between you and a wizard.
A wizard gets their magic from the spells on a page. I can just conjure it!
Right, but I meant in like a personality sort of way.
Wizards are stuck up, snobbish, know-it-alls.
Yeah.
Oh, right. No one could ever accuse you of being a know-it-all, Seraphina.
Mm. Don't
We
mean
tried
to
to-
be.
It's all right. I'm just poking fun at you. That's all. You're not most of the time.
I mean,
Hey,
I'm also a bookworm, but I'm not adept at magic, so does that make me a wizard too, Nate?
Wizards don't have guns, Leo. At least I hope they don't.
They can.
they can.
Please don't correct me on that. I don't want to think about that.
And with that, I'm going to
So-
walk this way. Excuse me. He's gonna enter the dome.
I will say I kept trying to say something as Riley.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Wow. That whole conversation as far as
I couldn't hear you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Riley was trying to say that generally the taverns are built for the people that the wizards brought with them. Normally mercenaries or people helping them carry their supplies.
That I can imagine.
Fair.
So, what are we calling the tavern in the notes?
I have not given it a name yet.
Decrepit Tavern.
That's a good one.
Mhm.
Would you really call it a tavern anymore?
Remnants of a tavern. Well, let's hope our lovely friend is inside. And not somewhere else.
Also not corrupted.
Also not corrupted, and yeah, because that's a problem. Because then we might have to kill her. Well, if she's not insane, too, doesn't she have to be able to close the portal? If she's a little insane.
I've seen insane magic people do things.
You don't sound entirely convinced.
Because I'm just trying to be positive. Forward!
Well, if it gets really bad, we can just sick Kel and Bal on them. They seemed to do pretty well earlier.
Fair. We still need her to be able to mentally capable of closing said portal.
We can close that portal when we come to it.
I'm glad you have so much
Oh,
faith
come
in
on,
our
that was a good
skills.
one.
I'm not. I guess we can read the fleshy book and try to figure it out.
Oh, God.
I am stoutly against reading the fleshy book.
I am the only one that will be able to try and read the fleshy book. Please no.
Yes, I am against you reading the fleshy book. Please don't.
Oh, it's
Well,
in the bag if you need it.
I guess this is the best place to start, and he'll motion to a building just inside the dome.
Yeah.
Which,
Yep.
coincidentally, looks to be the only building inside the dome.
Good.
It is a
Building
massive
time.
structure
Just
to a point.
go. Just Nate just walks right in. Jesus.
Oh, he's gonna walk up to. Yeah, I realized. Like, wait, there's probably like a door. But yeah, he's gonna walk up to it.
Fair.
You hear muffled noise coming from within.
Do
What
we knock?
kind of muffled noise? Nate's
You
gonna
can't
put his
fully
ear to the
tell.
door first.
Roll a perception check.
Okay. Please be good.
It's not.
Don't do
not.
that.
Good enough.
Don't yawn, Jesus.
You
It's contagious.
listen, and you do hear occasional cheering, occasional "oh" that kind of noise.
What the?
Did we find Fight Club?
What, Nate? What?
They're watching something in there? Or fighting or something? They're like cheering and booing. I didn't really expect there'd be many other people here.
Well, this is supposed to be the whole, like, safety area.
Looks around. Right, safety area.
Okay, safe, air quotes.
Well, we could look for a way to see in, but I'd rather not spend more time here than we have to, so... Who wants to knock?
Nate, just open the door.
He's gonna knock on the door.
You get no answer, and you don't
Now
hear.
he's gonna roll his eyes and open the door.
I was about to say, and you didn't hear like a change in what was going on inside either.
Alright, door open.
You open the door, and the first thing that catches your eyes is it is not a pale sickly green in here.
Oh, good.
Ah,
It's normally lit, torches, there's tables, tankards. There's approximately 10 or so mercenaries sitting around tables. Around this wall here are a bunch of bookshelves with scrolls, books, and half the books look like journals, just kind of stacked any which way to get them to fit.
He looks at Seraphina. Excuse us?
Like I said, spread throughout here, there's tables and stuff, and you see as far as mercenaries sitting at them, which I will... now it's a thick line. Now it's a thick line. You know what?
You've lost these two already, just so you know.
What are you doing?
Who is that to? Oh.
You two.
Slowly looks.
Looks over.
You see an elven gentleman. Mostly because you can never tell fully how old they are. Base age, he looks to be maybe mid-40s. Just kind of staring at you.
looking, admiring, touching.
Research?
He'll point to a sign above the bookshelves.
He'll look up.
Uh-huh.
Don't touch property of Professor Reggie Zaxxon.
Professor Reggie Zaxxon.
Yes.
Leo looks so disappointed now. Oh,
I don't suppose Seraphina's noticing.
No.
Okay. Worth a shot.
oh man.
I don't suppose the good professor is in at the moment.
No, the good professor has been dead for about 200 years.
Well, then why?
Can we not touch? Read?
Let me show you. And he'll look over some of the stuff, find something. Well, this is the least important. He'll touch it and it turns to dust.
Oh.
That's so sad. Oh no.
But very wizard-like.
Seems he cursed it before he died.
That's quite rude. How dare?
He wanted no one to take credit for his work. So, me and a couple of the others who have come are trying to figure out a way to break his curse, which he apparently laid on it using the magic of the land, which is equally as frustrating.
We give him credit. He's just so,
Stop it.
he's so
I give him-
sad.
I give him massive amounts of credit for cursing it.
I hate wizards.
Oh, trust me, I'm one and I hate them equally.
Ah, sorry.
No, none taken. No offense taken at all. And he'll start heading towards the bar.
Okay. Well, okay, so he didn't question why we just a bunch of strangers walked in. I guess they're used to people just coming by. That sounds interesting, considering what this place is.
Agreed.
He's gonna go look around now.
She just looks at the bookshelf, entirely saddened and depressed.
Yeah.
Abe, you did that on purpose.
Yeah. Was it that obvious?
Leo's fine. He's not upset at all. He's gonna look around for something else interesting.
Let's
You
see.
Probably ask that wizard fellow for help.
Probably.
Could expedite things.
You wanna do that? And I'll just take a look around.
I can, but I don't think you'll find anything as interesting as what you can't touch.
I don't think that's them.
Oh,
They went to a bar.
which table?
Yeah.
They went to a bar. That is a fight pit.
Where's the bar?
Ah,
That is
this the bar?
for. Hold on. Let me see. Let me
We
see.
were never told who this lady was.
Man.
Nate levitates around the room.
You mean the man, Aspire?
No,
The elf?
the whoever we're here to get.
We were given a name, I thought.
I don't have it written down.
I don't know that we were given a name.
Don't think there was a name.
Well, we
Yeah.
were given a description of her. I do remember that
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Because we had to find a very specific person, we kind of had to have at least a...
Yeah.
But at the same time, if she's not, formed into something else, it doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, this
You know,
this one will be.
If they're a mind
over.
flare now, we kind of have a problem. We would never be able to tell.
Oh God.
Oh, what would you think you're a mind flayer now?
His hair.
No, she. Yeah, she.
Why would you? Yeah.
He's gonna go check out what the hell's going on over here in the circle while Nate does his bar run with the dude.
Yeah. So one thing you'll see is, like I said, you saw about 10 people spread throughout as far as the tables, mercenary-wise. Around the fight pit, there's like 20 of them. Just kind of circling it. So we'll start with Nate, and then we'll get to Leo kind of pushing his way into the crowd of people.
Mm-hmm.
Nate, you go to the bar.
Yes.
You were actually followed by Riley. Because he wants to make sure you don't do something stupid.
Fair?
Brotherly
Yeah.
bond.
That makes sense.
All right. What do you say?
Well,
What do you
he
do?
tries to sit down next to the elvish man that we just spoke to a minute ago.
You sit down, and he doesn't even look up from his drink. Yes.
Have you been here long?
Going on my 5th decade,
Ah,
I think. I don't
when you got
remember.
here, the books were only 150 years old.
I think. I don't remember.
Do you see a lot of people come through here?
Yes and no.
What do you mean?
Mostly their bodies, because they never make it this far. Because something interests them and they go and investigate. And then they die.
Right. And Nate looks over at Leo and Seraphina and then looks back to the bar. Well, we shouldn't be here long, hopefully.
Steve.
We're actually looking for someone.
Well, since you're looking for someone, he'll kind of look up at like a makeshift clock on the wall. Huh, it's been a little longer than I thought it should have taken him. Tell me, did you see a young girl out there, as far as supposed to be picking up something for me?
Ooh.
My assistant.
Ooh. Nate.
How old is she?
17?
So, that totally could have been her, right? Okay.
Oh dear.
I think we may have seen her. Do you mind if I ask you something first?
Sure.
My party and I were looking for a woman. A spellcaster of some sort. She would have arrived here relatively recently through a portal of her own making, and we're trying to get her out.
3 years is
Does
not
that-
recent.
No.
3 years relative to... But, yeah. Anyway,
Well,
does that ring any bells?
there was an influx of people about 3 years ago. They never made camp or stopped here. There was a woman that seemed to be leading them, at least.
That was
They passed
probably
by
her.
and kept going farther into the region.
Hmm.
Technically, they're the reason we lost the tavern. Now we've had to turn motion to this building. This, the makeshift tavern and barracks and wizard tower. It's a fucking mess.
As much as I'd love to hear that story, is there any point in asking you which way they went? This place seems sort of ever-changing.
Well, the best way to make your way through this place is use landmarks. So, for instance, they went behind this building and kept going straight, from what I saw.
Thank you. I haven't asked your name. Do you mind?
This is about to fuck y'all up. Reginald Zaxxon III.
Reginald. I'm
Yes.
Nate. Nice to meet you.
I'm
Shake his
so
hand.
glad he didn't catch that.
Apparently not, yeah.
I think I've put two and two together, but Nate is more concerned about the sister situation.
Sister.
The apprentice.
Yeah, who we saw on the way here.
Assistant.
Oh, I'm sorry, apprentice. Assistant. That's why I got mixed up in my head. The assistant situation.
But as you're saying, Regin.
Hmm.
Yes. Hello, Nate. Now, about my assistant.
Right. Yes, we saw her on the way here, but it seems she was one of the unlucky ones. We saw a body under some rubble. I'm very sorry.
Oh, great. That means we lost the library, too. All right. I'll have to report that to the ones upstairs. Well, I guess that means our expedition here is just about over. We need to head back within the next month.
Hmm. Well, thanks for giving us some direction, at least.
You're welcome.
Nate will get up. I don't know who he's gonna go talk to about like all of this.
As you decide.
Yeah, I was gonna say Leo was doing something too.
Yeah, as you said that, Leo, you begin approaching this fight pit, and you push through some people, and the pit itself is sank down maybe 5 feet. And in it, you see this big burly guy, and the smaller human woman. And she does have a cigar just hanging out of her mouth. And this guy seems to be the most fucked up you could imagine somebody being.
He's gonna lean over to one of the mercenaries. Did she do that?
Yeah. And he'll point to 3 others that are just laying unconscious along the side of the pit. After she already did that to them.
Damn.
You see her take a cigar out and just look at the guy. All right, I give you one last chance. Just turn over the money, admit you lost the bet, and I won't have to put you as close to death as you've ever been in your sad, pathetic life. That's not how this is going down, lass. I'm gonna put you into the ground. So be it. With a speed that you probably weren't expecting, Leo. She just she just runs past him and just backhand swings and catches the side of his head with the back of her hand. And moment. Brain is looking. Don't mind me. I have to make a roll for this guy. She just looks up at the crowd afterward, and he's still standing there. Just kind of has this look on her face like, what the fuck? All right, you heard me try. However, she just flicks her wrist, and you see these black veins begin to form over his body. And several of them burst at once. And he just crumples to the ground.
He kind of cringes a little, like,
Well, who has a bag? And she just kind of nonchalantly just hops up the 5 feet.
Oh. I don't know if he knows how to react to what just happened.
God.
What's wrong, Aspire?
That was something else.
What did you do to him?
She'll describe it another way. However, I'm just going to just say 2 words. Quivering palm.
I feel like she's describing it. He's just rubbing his neck like,
Yeah. I just called him square in the side. Here's how she described it. My brain finally thought. I just simply caught him where the nerves connected to the rest of his body. Sent a chain reaction of vibrations through it. Focused my aura on it. And then dropped the focus, causing it to inflict blinding amounts of pain and she'll kind of motion to him. You see those 3 dark spots?
mm-hmm.
Those are burst veins. He'll be okay in the morning,
Ah.
but
Just-
he's going to feel that.
I feel that. Just, that's terrible. That's not something he needed to hear today.
Worst part is, that is like the most accurate description of how quivering palm works.
I know.
Just see, pain.
Yeah.
I think you did a little bit of overkill on this situation. She kind of points to the others, also knocked out.
Oh no, they just tried to help him.
I see that worked out well.
Actually, I need to change her name.
'Cause that is not the correct person. That name is the other person.
There we go.
Well, good fight. I'm gonna not antagonize you in any way and go this way now.
She'll extend a hand. Kaylin.
Leo. Oh gosh. Cautiously take her hand after that, like.
Don't worry.
It's fine.
As cautious as you are, you'll survive here for a time. And then she'll turn and look over at a group. Oi, you fuckers have his bag.
And she'll just go over here, rip a bag out of somebody's hand and start rummaging through it.
He's just gonna walk back kind of dumbfounded.
I'm guessing that was something.
Oh, she's scary.
Oh, good.
And now my neck kind of hurts. You don't want to know what she did.
Probably not, you're right.
So, Nate, how did it go?
Here's the muted.
I'm back. Can I get the name one more time so I can write it down?
Reginald Zaxon III.
Okay, awesome. Does Riley follow me away from the bar?
Yes.
It went about as well as I could have expected. That hand we passed on the way here was a wizard's assistant.
Oh dear.
Yes, I was able to relay news of her passing. But I also ascertained the direction we have to travel in.
Oh?
Basically, we should go behind this building and then away from it in a straight line. The wizard was pretty helpful. He said his name was Reginald Zaxxon III.
The third?
The third.
And that was the...
How? Wait.
Don't ask me.
Elves.
Come on, we should
Seraphina,
probably
elves.
try and get out of here.
Okay. Well, there was the second.
There was a second, apparently, yes.
Where? Where's the second?
How loud is Seraphina being?
They're both probably being pretty loud. They're both like...
He stands up from the bar and just walks past you all. And just... You hear him go, "Yes, my father died here as well. My grandfather, old Reggie, that's his research. Somebody has to take credit for the shit. Father sure as hell couldn't."
Sorry, didn't mean to upset you.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's more frustration that we keep losing parts of. Well, it's supposed to be a sanctuary.
Fair.
Very fair.
He'll go to the door, and all you hear is, "Fuck."
Oh yeah, because the library was like right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Galen! Yeah, boss. Find your sister. Get her to get her people and get out of here. Head back to the exits. Get back to the city. Her group hasn't returned yet. Great. Well, then take your group and get out of here. I'm not leaving without her. We discussed this when you hired us.
I don't mean to interrupt. Where'd she go?
She went on an escort mission with 5 heavily armed individuals and 2 wizards off to... What was it, left or right as they exited the door, Reginald? Right. They went right.
It's a bit opposite of where we need to go. Actually, know that because Nate hasn't mentioned that yet.
No, Nate said the direction we have to go in.
Behind the building and on?
In a straight line.
Fair. Okay, then you would make that comment.
If we see her, we can still, just in case we cross paths for any reason.
Considering what we found out there, Seraphina, do we really want to just leave someone out there?
Yeah, let's go get her. This is a terrible idea, but we should do it.
Well, funny enough, it's not her I'm worried about.
Who are you worried about?
Oh, the 2 wizards. She can handle herself. She trained with me. No offense, Reginald. Your colleagues are 2 of the most fragile assholes I've ever met. You're not wrong. I can beat them with my quarterstaff.
Seraphina is biting her tongue.
Well, good news for you. We don't have any wizards.
She'll look you guys over. No, but you got 2 sorcerers and a very flimsy rogue.
He looks at Nate.
Honestly, You're not entirely wrong.
No, yeah, he can just break.
But I am very fast. Probably fast enough to get your sister back here. And still have all of you leave in a timely manner.
Well, if you can get her back, then do so. However, don't go too far out of your way, because if you do, you might not be able to find this place again.
We'll
Right.
keep that in mind.
Landmarks. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's write the route down and then get out there and get back as fast as we can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's gonna just put an arm around Riley's neck and just boop. Come on. You've been recruited for a job, the side job that we decided to take. We shouldn't be here too
After
long,
you,
guys.
brother.
We're going to take a side job.
We shouldn't be here too long.
At least the side job is,
Just can't
isn't
wait
as
to
quickly
get
as
out on the
possible.
road again.
The road that floats away and kills again.
This is Jay's version of, we're gonna keep them here for a little bit.
You're in danger.
They're too
Yeah.
they're too nice. Somebody might be in trouble, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Leo, Nate. They're probably the ones that are like, well, we probably should.
Yeah, Nate's not happy about it, but yes.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Riley is also ecstatic, especially Danika. Danika is the most ecstatic about this side trip.
Do not know if
I mean-
Drag has returned yet, but
Riley and
He's
Danika
been-
That
probably.
entire time.
Oh my god, you've been muted for
Son
so
of a
long,
bitch.
Drag.
Oh no.
So Danica mumbling to herself in the background, I'm just really starting to fucking hate them.
they're just trying to do something nice.
I fucking hate this place.
I know this place isn't everyone's cup of tea, but we'll find the sister, we'll get her back, we'll find what we're looking for, close the portal, and be home relatively quickly.
And we'll wait in the wind for all this to blow over. Gotcha. Out of character. Sorry, I had to make the joke.
That's fair.
But essentially, yes.
I hate this place.
Holds a hand up to Danica.
You want to hold my hand?
But if I do that, you won't be able to poke random shit now, will you?
Yes, but it'll make you feel more comfortable now, won't it?
How loud is this conversation?
Enough.
And
She's not going to be poking random shit anyway. Right, Seraphina?
Danica just rolls her eye. Good fucking luck with that.
My mother said not to lie.
I plead the fifth.
Why did we agree to do this?
Because it messed with us first.
No, I mean finding this person's. I know the answer.
As he looks over, and Leo looks over towards the body. Over there.
Look,
It's
a
just
good thing is
mumbling.
a good thing.
Why do I have to have a conscience?
Look, he's going to, like, loop his arm through Riley's and then still kind of right, but, like, hold on to him kind of like that, like, walks.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Now I'm just thinking about Leo and Riley skipping through the far realm like it's a field of flowers.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
No, Leo's too busy riding to do
someone
skips.
Next thing you know, we start hearing Pleasant Valley Sunday from the Beatles, which is horribly copyrighted.
You're right,
Oh my
because it's the
God.
Beatles.
Seraphina is still holding her hand up to you, Danika.
Fine, she takes your hand.
Just kind of smiles.
Only if it makes you feel better. If it doesn't help anything, then we'll just go from there, okay?
Whatever.
I will take that as it does make you feel better.
You realize you're in my blood circle.
I've been in your blood circle several times, and I've still lived. I think I will tempt fate several more.
I'll remember that.
We're gonna leave you guys now. She just starts
We're
walking.
coming!
No, but yeah, let's go.
Yep.
Heading to the right then, I guess.
Sorry, I was looking for something.
We did write. Somebody wrote the route down.
We would have probably asked because he was at the doorway, yeah.
Yeah, and Leo and Seraphina have been writing stuff all day,
Yeah.
so that makes sense. Okay, cool.
Bless you, bless you.
Bless you.
Sorry, thank you. The dog is upset that I sneezed.
I mean,
How
yeah,
dare
you
woman.
sudden noise.
How dare you?
I know.
Your brain, it's escaping.
I have a brain?
How else do you take notes?
Oh, you
Well-
know,
enough.
no, I take notes because I.
Seraphina
I
and Leo
don't
have a
have a-
brain. The players, that's questionable. But
Drag, you have to remember, I take these notes so I remember what the hell happened last night.
Which proves you have a brain that is aware of its limitations and therefore has to find ways to remember things that are deemed important.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's
Goldfish
true.
can't take notes. They can try, but they don't have opposable thumbs. We need to
Alright.
go. Yeah.
yeah, no,
So,
they've already been walking.
You guys head right as you go out the door.
Mhm.
So you guys are just headed that direction.
Yep. That way.
Question. Do you
Uh-huh.
think about what you're looking for as you travel?
I mean, I imagine we were
Yes.
given, like, her description and stuff like that, so...
You would have been told she looks kind of like me, except a little more pretty girl.
Leo's not sure if he should make a comment.
Seraphina gives him the look of, I can reach her shins.
He was gonna flirt, and then he thought better of it. After seeing what he saw.
Yeah, that's also a fair point, yeah.
Nate's just gonna wait for the prettier one.
He's a little terrified of this one after seeing all that. He's like,
Seraphina is basically thinking of the list, the checklist of what they have to do, which is find the sister, find the person that can close the portal, kind of thing. Like that's what she's thinking about throughout her head as she's like looking around.
Either get her or kill her and then figure out close portal. Because portal will automatically close if we kill her.
Yes.
That's the easy way.
But then we need to use a different portal.
Not if we make it back. It closes 24 hours after she would die, is what we were told.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, never mind, yeah. Unless terrible things happen on the way.
Yeah, depending on how far we have to travel, because they just kept going, so who knows where they went. And then we gotta find our way back to the portal.
Yeah, it's fine! So the answer to your question, Jay, is yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes.
The most neurospicy way to say it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you guys start heading. And you notice it does the whole making a path thing for you again.
That can't be a coincidence. I think if we have a goal in mind, it tells us where to go.
That is amazing!
It's very useful.
Not sure I would go that far, but I'm just taking it for granted, to be honest.
Well, it led us here. And now it's leading us this way. Maybe it's just leading us to our death and putting a false sense of security. Who knows?
When you say that, it shifts and starts pointing and starts leading you in another direction.
Nope, we're going no. We're looking for the woman.
It shifts back again.
Okay, see?
Nate tries to take like a hard right without changing what he's intending on.
You run into a fleshy wall.
That answers that question.
So we cannot divert from the path.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's delightful! I love it!
Seraphina.
How the fuck do you have this much energy?
Roll me.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Got such a big smile.
Perception check.
Perception check? Jay, we need to have a conversation about the things you ask me to roll. I am a halfling, that don't count.
That does.
Huh?
I said that does.
Okay. So it was originally a 1, but because I'm a halfling, that didn't count.
Holy shit, you remember to refiltrate.
18?
18.
Cool, as you're walking and you're looking around excitedly, you see an eyeball.
Waves at the eyeball.
I didn't tell you where you see the eyeball.
Oh, where do I see the eyeball?
Under your feet. As you step in it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Looks back at her.
Just picks her foot up very quickly. Is like, I'm very sorry.
Eyeball in the ground.
Neat. Just writes it down.
No, fair enough. Fair play.
Yeah. And we continue. All of the walking.
Yes.
Yeah. You guys keep on going. Here's where it's going to get spicy.
Uh-oh.
Spicy?
I need wisdom saves.
Oh, goody!
I'm great at these.
Mm-hmm.
Are you?
I love the sounds coming out of all of us right now.
Well, it depends.
Hey, buddy.
Does the DC get harder as we go?
We don't know.
Probably.
Because
We did
Because
all,
if
we
it
all did
do-
wonderful if it got harder.
The last one wasn't even in the far realm. We're at a house.
And now
Oh, this is
we're
not fear.
directly in here.
This isn't fear. Oh dear.
Oh no, this is now something else
Okay,
entirely.
okay. Everybody succeeds so far.
Oh, we do?
Yeah,
Huh.
Are you sure?
yeah. For now.
I don't.
Oh, this
that's
might be our sanity issue.
As I
Oh,
said,
buddy.
for now.
It's gonna get worse.
Nate,
Well-
you rolled a 5. Think about what the DC must have been.
5.
Oh.
I figured, yes. Yes.
This is like being in the Nine
But I
Hells
wanted-
where you get the exhaustion rolls.
Mhm.
And your alignment slowly changes to evil.
I'm already lawful evil, man.
Ow, 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 ow.
Precisely.
It's not.
We'd be fine at Bill. What the fuck does that sound like to everyone else talking like that?
Oh my
Alright.
goodness.
So as you guys are walking, I'm just gonna, as if you guys were walking in that direction,
Hmm.
because I do not feel like erasing the tavern area right now.
Fair. Well, yeah, we have to go back to it to go back the other way
Yeah.
anyway, so.
So as you're walking, you notice it starts opening up into a wider expanse that has a massive crack in between, in which you hear fighting. As you walk forward, the fog does clear a bit, and you see somebody flying around some other people as far as kicking them in the head and stuff like that. You also see some figures that are like shambling. There's a lot of them. You see the one figure flying around kicking my head. You see a couple other people's swords, and you see magic flying through the air from a couple others.
Are they fighting undead?
I think we found them.
Should we help?
Yes, we should help. Yes. Nate's gonna go.
Yeah, I guess I'll let go of Riley.
Well, about that,
Oh no.
do you have a way across a 40-foot gap?
Oh.
I said there was
He's
a
not
massive
that
crack.
fast.
I saw there was a massive in between everything.
Hmm.
Danika might.
Danika could. Leo could
Uh,
shoot from here.
Nate could
Seraphina.
bow.
Seraphina
Question.
has dimension door.
That is also an option.
I think Riley does too.
Riley does too.
Nate has 50 feet of rope, so we could throw. If anybody can throw 40 feet,
Danika can fly 40 feet.
this is true.
Yes, and then we should definitely, absolutely cross a 40-foot gap that descends into nothingness across a room. That's a
I mean-
brilliant plan!
Nate can definitely do that.
No,
but
do
nobody
not,
else.
do not. I'm
See,
begging.
my real question is, does anybody look over the
Question.
edge? Yes.
Leo does.
Oh, Nate would have to, yeah.
As
Yep.
Danika walks up to look over the sedge, what happens when she imagines a bridge?
Nothing.
Okay.
However, when you look over the edge, the three of you, it's not exactly nothing below you.
Oh dear.
Oh, goody.
You do see a swirling mass of a vortex with what looks like thunder clouds, green lightning flashing within.
It's not nothing, Seraphina.
Oh, well, that's
It's just death.
worse. Yes, worse.
You do hear from across the crevice, "Watch out!"
Hmm?
As you all begin hearing grunts and moaning and
breathy screams from behind you.
Gonna turn around.
Yep, slowly turn.
Some of the
That's-
shambling masses from across the crevice that you see them fighting, you see a handful of them approaching you.
Well, guess we don't have to cross.
And that's where we'll end.
Just pulls gun out, ready to go.
Dun dun dun.
We will roll initiative next time.
Okay.
But yeah, this is fine.
It's fine. There's 3 of us
this is
standing on the
Fun
edge.
fact, this was the lesser of 3 evils that I rolled for you guys to encounter first.
Oh, so we get the easy one to start. Good.
Yeah. You get to work your way up there.
Well, we have allies nearby. We get the easy one. Yes.
Cool. I just, it's fine. I just, okay. This is fine. Everything's fine.
Okay, well. That's... Again, 3 of us are just standing on the edge. We're gonna be fine.
Oh yeah.
Yes you
With
are.
our backs to it now.
Baldur's Gate mechanics.
Mhm.
Well, you say that. We'll see.
Oh gods.
Well,
Nobody around you has repelling blast, right?
no.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, this has been fun.
Oh yeah. It's only going to get more fun from here. Because that's where it picks up.
I want to
These
know.
have a fun feature.
Okay, goodbye, stream.
Bye,
stream.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Goodbye.
I know I died, caught terrifying glimpses, and I'm not right. Awake without the breath of life, cold and empty. Rage now fuels these bones that move me, otherworldly. 'Cause I can't breathe. You owe me an eternal sleep, a rest from numb and hungry. 'Cause I don't breathe, an eternal freak. You get what you reap. Revenge is all I seek. A lunar hike, no petty mortal hands can undermine my silhouette wrapped in spine. Cold and empty, rage now fuels these bones that move me. 'Cause I can't breathe. You owe me an eternal sleep, a rest from numb and hungry. 'Cause I don't breathe, an eternal freak. You get what you reap. Revenge is all I seek.
And then I woke up. And the only thing more terrifying than waking up and realizing you can no longer breathe is realizing you no longer have to.
'Cause I can't breathe. You owe me an eternal sleep, a rest from numb and hungry. 'Cause I don't breathe, an eternal freak. You get what you reap. Revenge is all I breathe. You owe me an eternal sleep, a rest from numb and hungry. 'Cause I don't breathe, an eternal freak. You get what you reap. Revenge is all I seek. I know I died, caught terrifying glimpses, and I'm not right. 'cause I can't breathe. You owe me an eternal sleep, a rest from numb and hungry, 'cause I don't breathe. An eternal freak, you get what you